So guys, today you are welcome to this wonderful topic on multiplication of surds. So today we'll be dealing with multiplication and division of surd. First of all, we're going to start with multiplication of surd. So this is the first example. Root 8 times root 90. This is the first example. So take note that in the rule of surd, I said that you can multiply like surd together. That means you can multiply if you have x times something like this, x times root y, you can multiply it as root x times y. You can multiply like so together. So it means that you can multiply two sort terms together like the way you multiply your whole numbers. So I can say root 8 times root 90 to get root 720. Then I will just decide to factor it out. I can decide to do it like that, but I don't want to do it like that. I want to factor out root 90 first. Now the reason why I don't want to do it like that, because if I do it like that, it will be a little bit tedious in the factorization process. Because 90 is kind of big, a big number. So I'll decide to factor out root 90. So since I'm factoring out root 90, I can still factor out root 8. And factor it into root 4 times root 2, then root 90 into root 9 times root 10. And take note, when I'm factoring it, what you observe is that I'm factoring it in a way that I will have a rational surd, like root 4 and root 9. I will have a rational surd that is attached to it. Because I've just said that since I have 90, let me factor it as root 2 times 45. But now I can't take the root of 2, I can't take the root of 45, so you're rational throughout. So for me to simplify for that, I need to factor it into this form, root 9 times 90. So then I can take the square root of 4, which is 2, and be 2 root 2. Then the square root of 9, which is 3, which will be 3 root 10. So this is what I'll do. I'll multiply the whole number together, 2 and 3, and then root 2 and 10. That would be 6 root 20. So this will give us 6. Then root 20 will be factored into 4 times 5. Then the value for root 4, which is 2. Sorry, yes, 6. So it will be 6 times 2 root 5. And 6 times 2 is 12. Here will be 12 root 5. Now take note, I factor out 20 because I can still simplify it further. So you see now that any sort that you see you can simplify further, you factor it. So let's try other example. Let me say you are given root 6. Sorry, you are given root 6 times root 5 times root 2. Now these are small numbers, they are very, very small. So this one, what I'll just is that I'll just multiply it straight because I can't factor root 6 in a way I will get a rational number. I can't factor root 5 in a way I get a rational number. I can't factor root 2 in a way I get a rational number. So I'll just multiply everything straight. That will give me root 30. And then, sorry, that will give me root 60. That will be root 60 because 6 times 5 is 30, 30 times 2 is 60. So this root 60, I can see factor out root 60 into 4 times 15. That would be value for root 4, which is square root of 4 will be 2 root 5. So in this simple multiplication, I'm going to do this example 5 root 2 square. So this will be simplified. You know the meaning of square, a number multiplying itself. This will be 5 root 2 times 5 root 2. Now you multiply the whole number together, decimal number together. That would be 25 times 2. 5 times 5 is 25. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. 50. So next we are going to division of surd. So that's what we're going to do next. So guys, welcome to this division of surd. So this is division of surd. Another definition of surd, we have rationalizing surd. Let me go into this rationalizing first. Let's say you have a number 1 over root 3. This will better understand, will help you better understand what rationalizing is talking about. So rationalizing means that if, for example, you have a fraction with surd as its denominator, this root 3 is surd as its denominator. Now you want to turn this, you want to simplify this. This is 1 divided by root 3. You must turn the denominator to a rational number. And for you to turn the denominator root 3 into a rational number, you have to multiply it by itself with 3, because for you to turn a surd number, a surd term, to a rational number, like any surd, either root 10, for you to turn to a root 10 to a rational number, you must multiply it by root 10. That is the only way you can turn it to a rational number. So you now know what I have to do. So if I'm able to turn the denominator to a rational number, I've rationalized it. So if I multiply this denominator, so I have 1 over root 3. I multiply the denominator by root 3. I will also multiply the numerator by root 3. That will give me root 3 over 3. I've been able to change it to a rational number. Get a point? So that is it. 1 over root 3 and root 3 over 3. They are the same thing. They are the same. 1 over root 3 and root 3 over 3. If you check it in your calculator, they are the same. If you want to know they are the same, if you cross multiply this, 1 times 3 is 3. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. So they are the same. Get the point? It's just that I just turned the denominator to the denominator root 3 to a rational number. That's just it. They are the same value. So let's go with this example. Let me say you have 32 root 2 over 8 over root 8. So here's what you do. You multiply by root 8 and multiply by root 8. So that will give you 32 root 16 over root 8. Sorry, over 8. That will be over 8. So 8 can go into 32. I will have 4. And I can take this square root of 16, which is also 4. That will be 4 times square root of 16 is 4. 4 times 4 equal to 16. So we're going to do another example. Alright, let's divide this. This has multiplication at that same time division. Anyway, it's still easy to do. Let's rewrite the question. Root 18 times root 20 times root 24 over root 8 times root 30. So in this one, let's divide. Now when you have surd term, using the rule of surd, you can divide two surd term like whole number, like fraction. You can just literally divide it like fraction. So I can use a term with root to divide another term with root. So I'll just hit as just normal fraction. So in dividing like fraction, like 0 can cancel out 0, root 8 can cancel out root 24. Here will be root 3. So now I'm not left with root 18 times root 2 times root 3. Then for the denominator, I have here, which is root 3. Then I can decide to use root 3 to cancel out root 3. Then root 18 times root 2 will be root 36. Then I can take the square root of 36 as 6. So let's just do some few other example. So let's try this. Let me say you are giving okay, you are given root 2 plus 1 let me give you the question. This is the question, so you have to do. This is root 2 plus 1 over root 2 minus 1 over root 8. So first of all, root 2 irrational, root 8 irrational. I can't take their LCM because when you see stuff like this, you say I'm going to take the LCM of the denominator, but I can't take the LCM of root 2 and root 8 because they are irrational value. So I can't take the LCM. I can only take the LCM of conjugates, like when I mean conjugates, meaning like root 2 plus root 3, stuff like that, and root 2 minus root 3, conjugate that like opposites. That's when I can take the LCM, not this stuff. I can't take the LCM of root 2 and root 8. They're not conjugate. Because why I can't take the LCM? They are irrational number also, and they are not conjugates. Root value for root 2 is this to infinity, then root 8 is also something like this, 2.8 to infinity. So they are irrational number. I can't take their LCM. So what will I do? I will turn this denominator that are irrational to irrational number. Get the point? So I'll turn it to irrational number by saying, okay, 1 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2. That will give you root 2 over 2. So yeah, I have root 2 plus root 2 over 2. Then 1 over root 8 times root 8 over 8. That'll be 1 times root 8 over 8. And one thing about surds is that you simplify it to the lowest term. This root 8 can be simplified into root 4 times 2 over 8. And I can take the square root of 4 as 2 root 2. Then we have over 8, 2 root 2 over 8. And I can also simplify 2 root 2 over 8 as root 2 over 4 if I cancel out. If 8 going to root 2, I'll get, if I use the cancel out here, we have root 2 over 4. Get the point? So here will be plus root 2 over 4. So I've changed the irrational number to irrational number. So I can decide to take all this stuff out. So now we can simplify this. Simplify this because they are now irrational number. So okay, now I can take the LCM. The LCM of the denominator is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 4 times root 2 is 4 root 2. Plus 4 into root 2 is 2. 2 times root 2 is 2 root 2. 4 into 4 is 1. 1 times root 2 is root 2. So I can decide to add this sort term together. Remember, I can add sort term. Told you that in similar video, you can add like sort. So what is common is root 2. Then I will add the whole number, which is 4, 2. Then remember, this is 1 root 2. So it's just 1 root 2 that I said. That is the root 2 I have here is 1. So it will be root 2, 4. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake somewhere. Here is supposed to be minus. Yeah. It's supposed to be minus. Yeah, here minus. Oh, minus. Yes, minus. So I got yes minus. Oh, now I'm seeing it since yes minus. So it will be 4 plus 2 minus root 2 over 4. Get the point? Yes minus and yes 1. Sorry, yes 1. 4 plus 2 minus 1 over this 4. Here is minus this part. It's minus. Okay, so this now we add this term together. I will simplify it together. Here will be 4 plus 2 5. 4 plus 2 6 minus 1 5. That is 5 root 2 over 4. So we are going to do one final example or one last example. So guys, this will be the final example. So in this example, you have 2 over root 27 minus 2 over root 3. Like I said before, you are going to rationalize the denominator. So this will be, because they are irrational number, this 2 root 27 will be 2 over root 27. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by root 27. Then over root 27. Then multiplying these two, I'll get 2 root 27 over 27. And take note that I can still simplify this root 27 as 2 times 9 times 3 over 27. And I can take the square root of 9 as 3, then 3 times 2 as 6, that is 6 root 3 over 27. And I can still simplify this further, as in there's something that can cancel out here, 3 cancel out here, 3 cancel out here, that is 2 root 3 over 9. So we have this as 2 root 27 as 2 root 3 over 9. I can still factor out 2 root 3. Can still simplify it as 2 over root 3 times root 3 over root 3. That is 2 root 3 over 3 minus 2 root 3 over 3. So can take this one out, take this stuff out. It's 2 root 3 over 3. Let me write 3 a little bit more clearer. So you can see that from here I can take the LCM now. So the LCM of now 3 is 9. So 9 to 9 is 1. 1 multiplied 2 root 3 will be 2 root 3. 9 to 3 is 3. 3 multiplied by 2 root 3 will be minus 6 root 3. Now factor out root 3. 2 minus 6. Then we have that will equal to minus 4 root 3 over 9. So guys, this is the final example, and that will be all for today, guys. So if you know that you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. Smash that like button. Also share the video. So guys, see you in the next video.